Oh yeah, more Balatro. Alright, so a little bit of a new webcam situation too. See how it goes. About 300 hours in this game, still not tired of the soundtrack. Somehow. Alright, so let's go over what we've accomplished so far. So we have accomplished from the top. Red deck is done, blue deck out of here, yellow deck. So the three main ones. I would say those are the three main ones. Green deck, not done yet. But it's gonna be a time and a half. Black deck, that's done. We don't need to rehash what that experience was like. Magic deck, that should be easy. Nebula deck should be relatively easy. Ghost deck, unfortunately, that's already gold staked, but it'll be fine. Abandon deck, pretty good. Pretty good deck. Won't be too difficult. Checker deck will be brain dead to beat. Zodiac is pretty much just a stock deck, but with a lot of tags, so shouldn't be any issue there as well. Painted deck, that will be a bit tricky, but that's neither here or there. Anaglyph, pretty vanilla. Plasma, done. Erratic, I love Erratic. I'm looking forward to that one. But until then, I'm actually going to slow roll the green deck, and I'm going to start with Magic deck today. Let's just get Magic deck out of here. Let's hop into it. Check that I'm recording. Cool. Yeah, let's just hop into Magic deck and have a time and a half. Start with our two Fools, Charm Tag, good stuff. Suit, we will go for these hearts, I guess. Got I think a pretty high scoring flush. It might be just enough. Nice. Very, very nice. Love to see that. We could go for triple Saturn to start. I kind of like that idea. Oh, to-do list and maybe... I kind of like the idea of triple Saturn. We'll see how that goes. I'm not condoning this behavior. I think it's probably, you know, a bit irresponsible. I mean, I'm willing to admit that. I'm not going to go for a straight to get things started. I'm going to go for the money, of course. Because money is what wins games of Balatro. One more flush to get it done. $8, getting full value. Add the to-do list. 4 of a kind. Probably not going to be putting together many 4 of a kinds. Reserve parking's kind of enticing. But I have to-do lists, so it's not really enticing. Let's just take Overstock. Overstock sounds good to me. -1 hand size. That's fine. So we have 2, 3, 4. So we need 2, 3, 4. Maybe a pair is good. So now we have 2, 3, 4. Would you believe it or not? 2, 3, 4, 5 now. Love that. So we need an ace or a 6. Okay. And as you can see, straights are going absolutely crazy right now. Of course, if I can find like shortcut or anything else that benefits from playing straights, that'd be great. The bean. The bean's pretty good for finding straights. Probably take it, honestly. Let's take it. Bless the bean. So, king, queen, jack, 10, 9. It's been real, it's been good. Sell you, get out of my face. And now we are cruising. 2 pairs, you say. Not just one, but 2 pairs. Could go for more straights in here, or we could just keep rolling with what we have here. $17, pretty good. We could not prioritize 2 pairs, unfortunately, because we have no scoring outside of straights. 9, 8, 6 is a good start. 9, 8, 6 is a good start. We'll see. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Okay, that's what we're talking about. Okay, so let's actually find some scoring jokers now. We had our fun. To-do list, you dog. Oh. Do not mind if I do. That's fantastic. Love to see the stencil. Arcana pack, if this could produce money, that would be great. Okay. Kind of money. And yeah, I'm cool with this. Only 1 hand type this round. Sure. So you have 3, 4, 5, missing a 6. Great. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Do you want to shatter this 3 potentially? Potentially. Wouldn't mind that. Love to see an additional level of Saturn. And there we go. See those fire flames? The glass definitely not needed, but we will take it nonetheless. No shattering today, but 22,000 points this early on does make me feel a certain kind of way. Celestial pack. The runner, of course, is here. So that's pretty good. So maybe eventually we can do runner Joker stencil as a way to win the game. Definitely a possibility. We can crack open a Celestial pack, or we can keep our 25 bucks and just call it a day. And I think that's probably where I'm going to go personally. It's 10, 9. Yeah. So we need just the best flush you can possibly get it, or the best straight you can possibly get. Huge runner value. Absolutely massive runner value. So we could go red card, runner, stencil. I think that's the winning formula, right? Sell here, buy here, and buffoon pack it up. Sure. That is my strategy. Will it pan out? Only time will tell. I think it'll pan out. I'm fairly confident. So we have 2, 3, so we're missing a 4. Or we could keep this. Yeah, I think this is actually a better one to do. So 6, 7, missing an 8. This is pretty much the same thing, but now we're missing an 8. We'll find it. We'll find it. Yeah. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Fantastic. So now we are cooking with pure gasoline. And we can see a card sharp. We can see a delayed gratification. All just fantastic stuff. Skip that. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Nice. And then we go to the next one. One hand. So we have 9, 8. We also have 2, 3, 4. Missing a 5. How confident do we feel? We could just go for a flush. It's a little easier to put together. Don't mind the flush. And then potentially clubs, maybe? Yeah, let's go for clubs. And that will be plenty, especially with the glass. Yeah. More than enough to get it done. Going for straights just felt a little too promiscuous for that one. It does forego the leveling of the runner, but I think we'll just need to be okay with that. So money here would be fantastic so that we can skip. And then a standard bag will be great, so we... I've never seen that happen. Just the exact same card. Alright. We could go for a reroll surplus. I'm kind of into that. A Hierophant is not bad. Devious Joker is bad, so we'll just skip on over into the next one. How's it going, Barbara? Hopefully you are in a warmer part of the country than I'm in. It is, you know, it's a bit on the chilly side. A little bit chilly where I'm at. Jack 10, 987. Heck yeah. Beautiful. 24,000 points. So we're really just scaling with these two. And then this scaling obviously makes this scale as well. So we're looking at a Fool for another Hermit, which we are obviously going to use. And then it's summer here in Brazil. Ooh, I couldn't be more jealous. I'll just act like I didn't read that. It's also cold where you're at? Man, that stinks. That's unfortunate. I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you for sure. Okay, so we have 9s. 3, 4, 5 is a pretty good. It's on its way of being something really inspiring. 3, 4, 5. No. Okay, we could go for... How many clubs we have left? 6 clubs left? Alright, maybe not. So... 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Heat waves can be tough, but you haven't gotten one in a while. I can go for a heat wave right now. I know. Heat waves are no joke, but you know, when push comes to shove, these brutal winters has you clamoring for just intense weather. Ooh, speaking of intense, 98765. I'm one of the best people at counting backwards. Nobody counts backwards quite like me. Green Joker, how you doing? And honestly, the only card that I'd pick up at this point is a Blue Seal. Yeah, pretty much just looking for Blue Seal. So we need a 10. We can play a hand, but at the same time, there's no reason to, because we just need a 10. Alright, well, we'll just play a hand. Might as well. Love to see all that money just filter out. Again, looking for a 10. Goodbye, money. It's been real. Alright, well, that was painful. That was what we call painful. Alright. Let's get... That's perfect. And did I also see hand size? That's amazing. A pack will allow for me to actually get a Blue Seal. This is where things get a bit goofy, bit crazy. We're going to go for the painted brush. And we are also going to go down money. This is not... You know, it's fine. It's fine. 33. This is great. You hate the tooth? Yeah, the tooth is brutal. It's ended a few runs because of just making my econ just absolutely worthless for the rest of the game. And, you know, it's pretty rude. Ooh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me get a 4 real quick. 10, 9, 8, 7. You know what? 7 sound good to me too. And there is my blue seal. Everything is coming up. Fruit. Beautiful. Saturn, get right in here. That is exactly what we're talking about. A Jupiter is not really what we're looking for. And I'm going to buy this pack, but I'm probably going to forego the other pack. Yeah, I'm probably just going to forego that other one. So we have 3, 4, 5. We could also maybe find the higher end of this side. So 10, 9, Jack, missing a Queen. We could also find an 8. So either way, if we find a Queen, we're good. Or so Kings. Yeah, this isn't one. This isn't the right stuff. All right, Queen me. Hit me with the Queen. Might as well. There we go. King, Queen, Jack, 10, 9. Blue seal. Always the best thing we can possibly be doing. Scaling with runner, red card, and that blue seal. And of course, Stencil Joker is helping along the way. Blue seal value pog has been called out. Well, this looks like a skip to me. And again, the only thing I'll take out of here is a blue seal. And we're off. So we have 10, 9, 8, 7 would be great. 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, hold the phone. We're just an ace or a 6 away. Ace or a 6. There we go. Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be more than enough. So we're putting up 74,000 right now on our own. That's insane. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Blue seal me. Fantastic. And then this will... yeah, blue seal me. Who am I kidding? Yeah. So we only need 60,000, and based off of our previous hand, that is way too easy to do. So we are missing a king or an 8. Found the 8. We also found a blue seal along the way. Cool. Ace, king, queen, jack, 10. Sounds good. Blue seal me. 82,000 with the blue seal, returning a Saturn. And pretty much nothing can go wrong. So this is like probably the majority of my runs recently have just been coming down to these two jokers. I'm honestly surprised that they are not gold sealed by now. So what's my next blind? Decrease the level of my poker hand. Well, that's not really what you want to see. So we have king, queen. Pretty cool. So we need a 6. Sure, let's find a 6. 3, 4, 5. We also have a 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. That's a higher scoring situation. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. With 2 blue seals in hand. Absolutely insane. Easily scoring 100,000 on that one. And we are going to have the level of poker hand decreased here soon, which is depressing. Don't get me wrong, I am weeping. We could Hermit for money, or we can keep showing the red card what's up. And we'll also skip that one. Roll once. 4 fingers is tempting. It is tempting, but it is terrible for my main man Stencil. So, probably just gonna be on our merry way. So we need a 9. Sounds good. King, queen, jack, 10. Still need a 9 or an ace. 9 or an ace still. Yeah. So we're just going to play out a high card, and we're going to find the 9 or an ace. No problem. No problem at all. So we have 4 nines, 4 aces, and 35 cards left. It would be insane not to pick one up. Do we need to throw away our blue seals? In the risk of us not finding a 9 or an ace, I will throw away my blue seals and be very sad about it. Alright, well, here's all my... Fine. I mean, turns out we were going to find a few aces. That's fine. That's okay. I'm not worried about it if you're not worried about it. And now we have the Arcana pack. That's obviously going to get skipped. We have another Arcana pack. That's going to probably end up being skipped. And we are off to the next one. Must play 5 cards. I think I might be able to swing that. So we need a 10. Just a 10. Or a 5. 10 or a 5. Alright, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. With 2 blue seals in hand, I'm feeling pretty confident that we're probably gonna show this blind, or this magic deck what's up. 2 Saturns, ready to go. Straights are at level 13. And this looks like a good hand to skip out on. We could add a steel card in here. Like, is it worth it? Sure, why not? And a Celestial pack will produce a skip. Is going back an ante worth it? I don't think so. I mean, it's a good call out. But I feel like there's no pressure really to... I mean, holy smokes, there's... I pretty much only pick up that voucher when I'm like just about to get my build off the ground, you know? Like, I just need like a little bit more time to scale up like a green Joker or one of those like slow to scale up Jokers. Like, that's when I prioritize going back in time. But like if I'm cruising to a win, like scoring about 200,000, I feel like we're in pretty good shape not to need to go back. That being said, if you know who shows up in the final boss, I'm not going to say his name because if he does show up, I will be, you know, a little irate. But if you don't say his name, he will not appear. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's amazing. Just looking for that third blue seal, I guess. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Because we are on Magic deck and we can have 3 Saturns. Hold up. Wait a minute. Excuse me? I mean, just like a pair will do. It's depressing. A pair will do. Whatever. Give me my Mercury. Okay. Bit of a snafu there. But I think we'll live to tell the tale. I'm actually just going to sell this. I don't really want to even look at it anymore. Now, of course, we're talking about 1 boss blind and 1 boss blind only. Let's see. Let's open up the curtain. That one's not great either. But it's not the Violet Vessel. So I think we'll be able to get it done. It's a little terrifying, but I think we'll be able to piece it together. So we have 6s that we want to get rid of. Yeah, at least it's not Violet Vessel. Exactly. So we have a 10, Jack. None of this is really speaking to me. We could... I'm going to discard like this. Let's see if we can do better. So now we have a Jack 10, 9, 8. That's pretty good. So now we have a Jack 10, 9, 8, 7 at least. Throws away one blue seal, but I think we need to be okay with that. We could buy a random joker and wait for it to target and sell. Ooh. I don't hate that idea. That's a good call out. Maybe just go in with a random joker. And if it disables that one, great. If it doesn't, we just sell it and call it a wash. I don't mind that. It's a pretty decent strategy. I could buy the glass joker just to discover it. Anyway. And we have 3, 4, missing a 5. I kind of want to keep this glass around, actually, so I can get this done in one. So 3, missing a 5. Missing a 2, 3, 4, missing that 5. You know how it goes. Throw away these 7s. We could also... No, everything's dependent on 5s. Yeah, dismissal of Glass Joker might be an understatement. I hate that guy. Never, I just, you know, it doesn't really do it for me. Did I throw away that too? That's fine. I have a 7 up here. So we have, wait a minute. 8, 7, 6. No, we need this 3. It's 3, 4. We need that 5. Still need the 5. Whenever you want to show up, 5 is fine by me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Alright, fine. This will need to do. We could play a throwaway hand just so we can fish around for another blue seal. I don't mind that. Yeah, let's do a throwaway hand and fish around for that another blue seal. Didn't come up, but that's okay. Jack 10, 9, 8, 7. Hold up. It kind of came up in a way. Cool. And now we have another Saturn. And now we start to panic because we don't have much scoring. To be completely honest with you. Okay, so the question is, what does this standard pack have in it? It has a glass jack, which does offer quite a bit of molt if we need it. We might need it, honestly. Raised Fist might be the throwaway joker, but we also need to get more molt on our red card. So I'm gonna go skip on that joker and maybe fish around for another joker. Card Sharp. Honestly, Card Sharp's insane. Okay. Card Sharp will need to be our main guy. We could sell Runner. No, we can't sell Runner. Well, not really what we're looking for. So King, Queen, Jack 10, 9. So we have one straight to get going. Let's just throw it out. Upgrades the runner. And honestly, 9, 8, 7. Looking for Jack 10, 9, 8, 7. Sell here. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're chilling. And I actually landed on the right one, which is awesome. So now we have 6, 5, 4. We could just throw out the 3 of a kind. I think the 3 of a kind just gets it done on its own, right? We could also go... Yeah, 3 of a kind gets it done. Easily. I hope. I didn't do the math. It did not get it done, but we do have 10, 9, or 9, 8, 7, 6. Hold up. Hold the phone. We're fine. We're fine. Everybody stop panicking. It's fine. We have a pair of 8s. We have a pair of 6s. Everything is fine. Cross the finish line with runner and the red card, and just squeak on by and just not even entertain this endless button. Nice. Done with the magic deck. Cool. So we need... If I can end this stream with 3 of these decks being closed out, that'd be great. And one that should be easy is checker deck. So let's just rush on in. Diamond cards are debuffed. Love to see that. Holographic tag, huh? It's a bad skip. Can't fool me. That's a bad skip where I'm from. Okay. Sure. That first flush was probably plenty, but that one's much better. $7 to my name. Crazy Joker, probably not looking at you. The duo is at least a rare. Sure. We'll rock with the duo. Let's throw away this 2, I guess. Let's throw away this 3. Perfect. The duo will see these and give me an easy ×4 multiplier. Great. You are equivalent to a Jimbo. Not bad. I could buy the blank. It does nothing though, unfortunately, so I'm probably just going to skip it. Yeah, I'll probably just skip that one. And can I get another scoop of duo action? A little scoop. Let's get 2 scoops. I will sell this right when I'm able to. Alright, what do we have coming up? Base chips are halved. I kind of need to find another Joker. And another Joker it is. Holy smokes, what a beautiful temporary Swashy bee. Absolutely stunning. This might be enough with Swashy bee. Yeah, Swashy bee getting it done. And then green Joker is here. Could have probably slowed my roll a little bit. Onk on green Joker. Can we talk about it? Double green man. And then an immolate. Yeah. Double green man into immolate. Well, we can't be discarding, so we will just do that. Probably not that. Okay, so we're gonna be scaling. Huge. There we go. And honestly, high card, not bad, not bad. And another flush with the 6 molt. Huge. And then finish it out. Full green Joker payout. It's a little dicey. It's a little dicey. Sure, another Spectral. Can we get another immolate? No, just a deja vu. And a medium, a hex. Maybe just a deja vu on this here ace. Not convinced that that was super good, but it's what we did. And then popcorn will allow us to finish this with style. Nice. Was kind of hoping that that would happen, so we can get a little bit more green bow action. Flushes going absolutely bonkers. And we have telescope to actually increase our Jupiters at this point, and this is exactly what dreams are made of. Probably should have bought this first because of the Hermit, but that is neither here or there. Probably just going to end up selling these because I am very committed to Jupiters. Nice. Double my money. Probably not going to do that. But I will play out a few flushes. Whoa. Was kind of not expecting that to win on its own, but here we are. No. No pants today. So we will go for kind of the same thing here. You know, creature of habit at this point. Roll once. And regret it immensely. A little bit more Jupiter leveling. And on to the next one. I don't think this wins. We kind of scored low on the last one, and the popcorn is decreasing. And then we don't really want to straight flush just in case Supernova comes around. Popcorn is dwindling. Saturn isn't really what we're after. Blue seals would be great. Like that one. And this one. Almost called my shots. So, whatever. Mystic Summit is worthless. Ice Cream is... I don't think worth it. Yeah, I'm not feeling a huge attachment to the Ice Cream. And then another flush. I probably should have picked up Ice Cream, huh? Getting all these decreases. I think this is going to eat all of my levels of Jupiter, huh? So this is higher scoring at least. So there goes all my Jupiters. Not the best look. Okay, well, we need to piece something together here. Clever Joker, not really what we're looking for. This Jupiter. And if we can roll into Vagabond. I mean, I'd love to take Vagabond, but unfortunately, I don't think I have the luxury to. I don't know if I can win without discarding, unfortunately, and I still think it's probably gonna come up a little short, especially if I can't draw some flushes. Okay, well, the green jokers are definitely not super excited with what I'm doing. Luckily, we do have 4 hands, at least. Okay, green joker is now worth a Gros Michel. Nice. $0. Big old goose egg. You know, I think we might have reached the end of the line. Maybe. We're still putting up a little bit of a point. Maybe we've kind of hit a an endpoint with the Green Joker Gambit. I mean, this is just an embarrassment at this point. Death over here. Just keep the flushes flowing. What are the okay. And this is probably Dunzo. Oh, wow. Was not expecting that to cross the finish line that well. This is equivalent to opening up that Celestial pack. The only one hand. Check this out. All right, check out this flush. Bang. All right, for real. From the top. Let's try that again. Let's try the checker deck again. And let's not play too many green jokers. I think we learned our lesson. We think we can do a little better. We think we can do just a tad bit better. That is a pathetic flush out of the checker deck. You can't really get much lower than that. Alright, get it done in 2. $6. A temporary Gros Michel is not great. Reserve parking. Always reserve parking. We'll play 1 flush for a little bit of money. And then we're going to play some high cards for money, of course. Just squeeze out as much money as we possibly can. And then we play... Honestly, a 2 pair probably gets it done, huh? Maybe even a 3 of a kind? 3 of a kind is 60 times 3, which gets it done and gives me a lot of chances for money. I mean, a few chances for money. Okay, okay, getting our econ up, getting our money up. The Onyx is looking pretty unplayable. A level of flush would be great. A full house is also not bad with where we're going with reserve parking. Yeah, I think that's where we're at. That sounds playable. So diamonds are, or hearts are debuffed. Okay, I will play out a singular flush. No money in the bank. I will play out another flush. One more all hearts flush. Alright, well, nothing like 3 fully debuffed hands to get the blood flowing. Can I... Grabber will need to be part of my lineup. Yeah, probably not you. Misprint, for sure. An eternal misprint. Me and Misprint go way back. We are like, or like this, me and Misprint. Okay, cool. So now we get to use all of our discards, and hopefully Misprint doesn't go too crazy, but if I know Misprint, he's going to give me like 20 molt now. 18. Yeah, figures. Figures as much. Let's get a grabber going. And we are going to prioritize money. For sure. So let's play out 1 flush. You're not going to do anything. Fantastic. Discard here. 1 more flush. Sounds good. Maybe some money along the way. Not even a single dollar or cent. And a pair probably won't get it done unless Misprint goes crazy, which it does. Madness. Madness double misprint. I could be convinced that this is good. I could be convinced. Yeah. This has to be good. Just get a couple more Eternals in the mix. Yeah, so double misprint allows us to maybe coast into ante 5. And Madness will allow us to coast into the later antes. And of course, I don't get any Eternals. Once you pick up a Madness, you will never again see an Eternal. That's a fact. Hold up, you're cooking. Oh, wait, I'm not cooking. Oh, baseball card. Why? Anyway, that's fine. It's fine. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. I'm actually chilling. All right, fine. I'm a bit irate, if I had to be honest with you. Okay, so we have our scalar here. We have double misprint. What else could you want? Actually, maybe Empress is the way to go. This would look really good as a steel card, I think. Yeah. And now we discard here. And that scores a lot more, so we're going to discard. Some people are calling it a misplay. That's fine. You can call it misplay if you want. All right, let's make these guys juiced up. And now we run it. Yeah, this will definitely be enough to get it done. Okay, maybe Madness isn't pulling as much weight as I hoped. Or misprints aren't pulling as much weight as I hoped. Eternal. Eternal Econ Joker right here. Swashy B? Or Fortune Teller? I'm not saying it's a good build, but it is certainly my build. Alright, off to the next one. Let's now win the video game. Swashy B, take me there. Heck yeah. That is what dreams are in fact made of. Now this could be a case for Hieroglyph. I think it is. I think it is, because it allows Madness more chances to get up and running. You know what I'm saying? Heck yeah. And now this will win very easily. Not your best build, but certainly an honest one. Yeah. Certainly an honest one. Let's double up the money. And then let's hopefully find a Jupiter in here. And by Jupiter, I meant a high card, obviously. ×3 multiplier will allow for this flush to easily get it done. Sick. Up to 13,000 at this point. You know? This has to carry us. I mean, this is the build. Alright, well. Hopefully you guys like this collection of Jokers, because this is the collection we got. We need levels of Jupiter, we need Petroglyph. Petroglyph, you say? Don't mind if I do. No doubt in my mind, that's what I need. We're going back in time. We have one discard. That's all we need. We need to let that madness just, you know, simmer a little bit more. We're going infinite. Yeah. This is sick. This is actually a cool build. The double skip voucher, or like the double go back in time voucher with madness, so we can cook a little bit more with these chumps. I think this is the move. Discard these. Excuse me? Oh, I didn't find... I have one discard. Huge. Didn't need it. Didn't need a flush. No need to check that. Buffoon packs are dead to me. Honestly? At this point? We are Sun Gamers, because we've already encountered the heart debuffer. Okay. Now we cook. Now it is time to do a little bit of... Ooh. Do not mind if I do. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. ×4 multiplier, putting up 23,000. Not bad. Not bad at all. And now, Acrobat, pretty sick Joker, but I wish I could afford it. Fortunately, cannot afford that one. Maybe we can find a blue seal? Lucky card. And then a Jupiter. Neptune is what I meant, obviously. Roll once for strength. Probably not. Alright. Now the madness is going for it. Get it done in one. Max money. 21,000 to my name. And now we get 2 Jupiters, obviously. Jupiter number 1. And then Jupiter number... I could almost feel it. I can almost feel it in my bones. No matter. We will just... Right here. Yep. See, I mean, it's just that easy. It's just that easy. Madness going crazy per usual. We will actually discard all these hearts. And then we will just cruise on into a win. Oh yeah. 35,000 points to my name. Jupiter does not exist. That's my conspiracy theory. There he is. I'm back to believing. And then must play 5 cards. I think I will be able to swing that. It's a build. It's a build. Nobody's denying that it's definitely a build. Spectral pack for nothing. A purple seal would go crazy at this point. Sure. Get some special cards in there. And do I buy this? Probably not. A negative. Tempting. Give the madness something to chew on. Okay. Breaking 50,000 now. Open this bad boy for a Jupiter. That's right. That is absolutely right. Arcana pack for a Emperor, which will find infinite. Nice. And then this would look really nice as a steel card. This would look really nice as an Econ Joker, a swing and a miss. And we'll sell this for a little bit of interest. Nice. Do your thing, Madness. Hey. It's a build. We could double buy, also get the director's cut. Money? Sure. Hierophant sounds great. +0 on the misprint. I mean, it's just what he does, you know? I mean, you can't control misprint. Misprint will do what misprint wants to do, unfortunately. As much as I beg and plead, misprint will just do his thing. Cards are drawn face down after I play my first one. Interesting. Let's just get it done in one. Why don't we? Heck yeah. ×6 on Madness because of those vouchers. The old hieroglyph, petroglyph. Let's get an Arcana pack for money. Or nothing. Or nothing. Fine by me as well. Blueprint or blue seal or a red seal is fantastic. Reroll surplus. I'll get that on the next time around. The extra large blind is a bit of a concern. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't concerned about it, you know. Like, I don't want to lie to you. It's noteworthy. One Jupiter, please. Standard pack will give us pretty much nothing. And this will give us another Jupiter? Sure. More Jupiters sounds good to me. Roll one more time and be probably fine with that. I'm 7. Great. Do we have any blue seals yet? No, still nothing? Okay, just checking. Just checking in. 104,000 isn't anything to scoff at. Maybe a Jupiter. Fantastic. And then if we can get a Fool for another Jupiter, we're probably fine. I'll also take money if need be. Do not mind that. That'll help us get over the finish line a little bit better. Okay. Hit me with the wall. We'll run that, of course. Get a little bit of chips. Nice. Okay, so no reason to be concerned. Got a glass on the way out. Nice. The wall has been vanquished. A Mega Spectral Pack is enticing just for Immolate or a Trance. Deja Vu is also not bad. Maybe Deja Vu here and Trance here. So Trance is definitely going to be on this Steel card. Really wish I had a Cryptid. Of course, doesn't everybody? Let's do a Red Seal here. Make it a very valuable ace. And play only one hand. I think we'll be good by the time we get there. Let's see where we stand right now with this. I did catch that one. Misprint did say +0 there, which, you know, it's something to note. It's noteworthy. Yeah, nothing there is really that enticing. Maybe we can create more. No, just freaking get the money. Yeah, I think we're doing just fine for the needle. Yeah, the needle's not going to do anything to us now, especially with the amount of Jupiter levels that we have, and now Madness is up to ×8. Shatter that glass right over my knee. So let's first check for money. We do not find money, but we do find that. Alright, let's find a Jupiter. Fantastic. So, high card. And then another Jupiter. Sounds good to me, personally. And now we take on the needle. So discard here. And then we do find a steel card and a bonus card. So, you know, I'm pretty confident that we'll get this one done. The misprints were... They didn't really want me to win that one. They were ridiculously low scoring on that one. More Jupiters. Okay, so let's do the old tradition. Is it Violet Vessel? It's not. Okay. It is not. Tempting, but probably just gonna skip. And we will... Still no blue seals? Just one blue seal. Okay, we can try to find that. We did not. Cool. I don't think I've seen that blue seal one single time this run. Doesn't really matter, of course, but still very hurtful. A free Celestial pack? I think I'll just take a Madness. So we will discard like this yet again. And we will save this glass for the next run. Yeah, we'll save it for the next run, actually. And then we'll play it. We'll play it. Fine. The people are clamoring for the glass to be played. Nice. Yeah. Celestial pack for Earth, of course. And an Arcana pack will produce an Emperor. Chariot, Star. Sounds great. So let's keep track of which one says times. Of course, it was right here. Naturally. And then we will round it out with this flush. Almost. We will round it out with this flush, I meant. Nice. Getting it done. Endless mode, I mean, Madness is about capped out anyway, so probably just gonna move on to the next one. GG indeed. Not bad. Alright, so we've defeated Checker deck and Magic deck so far. Should we try to round it out with a harder one? Nebula could be tough. Abandoned deck is like kinda tough, but not really. Anaglyph could be a bit difficult. We could wrap it up with an erratic deck. Yeah, erratic deck's like my favorite deck. Let's just end on a high note. And as tradition states, you cannot re-roll your deck. With erratic deck, you just need to play with it. Sixes and aces. So few decks to go. We are inching towards the finish line. Sixes and aces. Great. Will a... Oh, great. There they are. Fantastic. 4 of a kind will get it done easily. Was wondering if a aces and 6 full house could get it done, but I will not worry about that too much. A golden joker for econ is what I'm going to do. It's what I'm going to do. And then let's go for... Let's go for 6s again, honestly. Yeah, let's go for them again. I know it's not going to win, but I knew it's going to win. Actually, I actually knew that was going to win. I wasn't even doubting it for a second. Swashy B? My goat? Sure. Get in here, Swashy B. And then we will throw away our 6s. So we're looking for, obviously, these 10s. Naturally. Great. We were looking for aces, but we will also take 10s if need be. No reason to hieroglyph. We're not really scaling anything yet. So double roll into Oopsie Daisy. Shouldn't have rolled that much. A time-tested classic maneuver. I think aces gets it done. Yeah. Barely, but gets it done. Can we find... That's great. Can we find an actual scoring joker that isn't a rental? It's a good question. It's a good question. We could buy this rental just to know that we'll get it done in one. Doesn't really help Swashy B, though. I don't think it's worth it. So we could discard here, look for... I guess just run out these 6s. It's not going to get it done at all. Let's try to find these aces if we can. I only have a few aces remaining. There we go. That's what we're talking about. This again will not win, but it will at least get us closer to the finish line. That's a straight. I knew it, you knew it. I didn't accidentally select that. No. So we need to sell this turn. How many queens do we have in our deck? Like 5. Seance is pretty bad. But we do need scoring, so we will pick it. And feel bad about it. Play only one hand type this round. How many 8s do we have? One more 8? Ooh, okay. We can find aces and 6s. Am I seriously going to be rocking the pairs? Yeah, we're rocking the pairs. Of course. Of course we're rocking the pairs. Why wouldn't we? This is exactly what I wanted to do. It's exactly what I had in mind. Alright, we can sell this. Alright, well, this is really just worth 50 chips, which is terrible. But it's what we got, and the mail-in rebate is here to bail me out, as it usually does. That was massive. Couldn't really ask for anything better at that point. So let's go with a 3 of a kind, which I don't think wins. I hope it doesn't. Okay, good. And then we can go for an ace discard. And a 3 of a kind 3s likely gets it done. So we don't want to play that because I want to find more aces to discard to my mail-in rebate. Unfortunately, I am bad at counting. So we will suffer the consequences of that. Okay, okay. Play only one hand type? Ah. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Okay, okay. Well, you know how it goes sometimes. Sometimes you know. Let's try to find some 2s. Sound good? Sounds great, even. We found a singular 2, and we found a 5 of a kind aces. Love that. Queens would be great to find. So would like a scoring joker. That'd be great. Chariot, fine. Baseball card. An eternal rentable baseball card. I mean, it's what we got. It's what we got. Oh boy. Not the prettiest round of Balatro I've ever seen. So we do have at least a full house. Is that enough to get it done? Oh. Okay. I've discovered some new technology though. The red game over screen is not conducive to the touching grass. So we're gonna go touch some grass. All right. Couldn't find the grass. It was snowing too much. But that's neither here or there. We're just going to lock in. We're just going to simply lock in. Let's give another attempt. Erratic deck is going down today. So help me. After defeating the boss blind gate, 25 bucks. I do like 25 bucks. Aces, tens, aces and tens. We can find those. Nice little flush. But we can do not much better. We only have one ace, 110. We'll take a flush. We'll take a flush. Get it done in 2. I'm cool with that. Does a 2 pair get it done? It probably does. I mean, a full house definitely gets it done. Full house it is. Alright. First shop, let's go. It's Sly Joker, as it typically is. Card sharp, you say. Or Cartomancer for one tarot card. Nah, it's Card Sharp. Easiest Card Sharp of my life. How many 9s and 4s do we have? We have one. Yeah, we have significantly more 4s. So we can go 3 of a kind into 3 of a kind. Sounds great. Card Sharp, go crazy. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so Card Sharp is looking pretty swanky at this point. So let's go with this, get a, you know what it is. It's all about the money. It's always about the money. Like everything in the world, it's about the money. No, probably not you. Thoughts? I think this is actually sick. This is actually... Yeah, it's a ceremonial dagger build. Obviously. Heck yeah. And then we go 3 of a kind again. Nice. Okay, so this is shaping up to be a pair game. I think this might be a pair situation. Familiar? La Familia? Nah, probably not. We need to find Bean. High card's also pretty good to kind of angle towards. So high card, 3 of a kind, or pairs is kind of where I'm going. So 9s, 10s, and aces. Let's find them. Let's mess around and find them. What does a pair into pair do at this point? Into a pair? Okay. Not bad. Not great, but, you know, not bad. Okay, so Ceremonial Dagger needs to eat a little bit more. May I interest you in a Paradelia? Perhaps? Ooh, Blue Seal, my absolute goat. Mercury. Yep. Welcome to the lineup. The wall will get absolutely demolished. So we're angling towards 3 of a kinds. 2 jacks remaining. We have significantly more 10s and aces, so let's try to find those. We'll go with a pair of 9s. What does a pair of aces do at this point, really? Let's see. It is quite a bit. Alright, I'm impressed. Nice. Pairs galore. We could do 2 scalars? It's probably too much. Yeah, I think Ceremonial Dagger is probably money hungry enough. So open up the Buffoon Pack. The Buffoon Pack will give us a Mystic Summit, which is better to eat. Actually, no, this is better to eat. Yeah, no doubt. Because this is a rental. That's a very heads-up play. Gives $1. Yeah, I'm good on that. So then we are looking for, you guessed it, 10s and aces. So for this round, we actually want to be playing pairs because of that Blue Seal. Pair gamers through and through. Mercury going crazy as it does. Banana. Do not mind if I do. Runner, get on over here. Celestial pack. I'm actually good on that. Not really interested in it. So again, pairs would be fantastic to pick up. And we'll just discard one more just for the love of the game. And we are good to go. Very nice. The order. Yeah, we can buy that just to feed our dagger. Could also pick up maybe money wouldn't be bad. Or more levels of pairs. Let's see if we can pick up some money, perhaps. Or just a stone, I guess. So, how many threes do we have in our deck? Just 3 of them. Yeah, that would look really good as a stone card. Cool. So we are going to consume that card. All hearts are debuffed. Sure. So we are, of course, looking for that beautiful blue seal. Yep. Can we find it? That is the question. And the answer is no, we cannot. Very sad. Expire. Ah. It thought about it. I could see it. It was pondering the decision. $8 for a Arcana pack. 4s, there's only 4 of them. 6s and 7s, there's only 2 7s and 2 7s, 4 6s. How many 10s we're at? A lot of 10s. Kings and queens. Queen is looking not good. So do I see 7s? Yeah, 7. Get it out of here. Anyway, we'll just act like that didn't happen. Yeah, just on to the next round. Do not mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Just gonna skedaddle on through. Yep, just playing a little bit of Balatro. Love this game. Good game. No complaints about this one. Very good video game, the Balatro. Quickly, look, Card Sharp's doing something cool. That should distract them for long enough. Mystic Summit. I'm cool with that getting eaten. And then, awesome, the pair is back online with the blue seal. And then we can play out this pair, of course. And we are off to the races. Gros Michel did decide to peace out. So we will look at the Buffoon pack first for Cavendish. Sure. And then Scary Face will round out our Ceremonial Dagger consumption. Get eaten. Start with 0 discards, huh? So queens we don't want. What's our 9s at? We have a lot of 9s, so we're going to put that one down. We're also going to put the stone down. Yeah. Let's just run the high card king. And then we can go king pair, because we've been upgrading the pairs the most. And then we go 9 pair to round it out. Nice. Fantastic. $6 to our name. Looks like Misprint might get eaten. At the same time, I kind of wanted it to stick around, so probably just going to run it like 2 common jokers, you say? Give me them. Swashy B, welcome back to the squad. That will get eaten. So 9s. Nice little 9 pair. And then we will... I think a 10 pair still gets it done. So let's look for that blue seal again. Ooh, almost. Okay, so this is a bit of a concern. Our scoring does seem to be tapering off a little bit. But that's why we find Cavendish. Interesting. Did not find Cavendish, but that's fine. We don't need him. All we need is Swashy B. What's our next blind? No repeat hand types this round? You know, it's interesting, right? Are we cooked? We might be cooked. We might be cooked. I think that's a fair read. Yeah, I think we may very well be cooked. Flush. Maybe a... Yeah, I think we're cooked. Thoroughly fried. Full house me. Yeah, a bit of a sad situation for sure. But that's why they make new runs. You know what I'm saying? Just run it back. This erratic deck is bad. Let's get into it. So 3s. Probably one of the worst ones to have a lot of, but you know, you gotta roll with the punches. Buffoon pack me for my golden boy. So 2s, how many 10s we have? We have 3 10s remaining, for sure. Kings, what's our king status? Not a lot, okay. Not a lot of kings. A pair of 10s, inspiring stuff. And then 3's going crazy. Great. Okay. So we still get quite a bit of gold from Golden Joker. Certificate. Certificate is enticing. Earn $5 for every discarded 5. I mean, there's no reason not to pick that up. Yeah. No reason not to, in my opinion. And then we can just, you know, sell it. Nice. 5 of a kind. Not bad at all. Shoot the Moon is pretty much worthless. And standard pack for another 3. 6s, 10s, and 5s. Sure, 10 sounds great. Why not? $22 to my name, that's all I need. $22 and a dream. And some scrumptious 3s, if you do not mind. If you don't mind, if you're so inclined. I only have a few 3s left. Just a handful. Just a small amount of 3s left, honestly. Not that many. Okay, fantastic. Golden Joker. I love you. You do a lot for the community, but I do need a few more Jokers to get it done. Okay. That could help. Death isn't bad. Find some more 3s. Strength on 2s wouldn't be bad either. So maybe we go Death there, and then we go more coin. Yeah. Then hand size, of course. All coming together. 7s. 7s and 3s can get me excited. Maybe not excited enough, honestly. Yeah, we're just gonna go for 3s. Who am I kidding? It's all about the 3s. We'll do a 2-pair and then the 3s will come in. Yeah. No doubt. No doubt in my mind that's what's going on. Alright, so we do need to sell Golden Joker because it is coming to an end here soon. These have been some atrocious rolls. Arcana pack for getting rid of 4s and 7s. Alright, well, hit me with the needle. Just some 3s. Just some 3s. I don't know if I saw a single worthwhile Joker that run. Tough stuff. Also, the deck itself was beyond garbage. So, let's just, you know, run it back. You know the drill at this point. You gotta run it back. You simply must run it back. Alright. Skip the blind? No, we're probably just gonna look at the deck. 6s? 6s and 7s. Boy golly, do I have a funny title for this video. Anyway, let's find some 7s. Okay, Jacks will do too. So, do we commit to 6s and 7s purely off of brain rot? It's tempting. It's definitely tempting. Fool me once. Shame on you. Let's get fooled again. So we have a 2-pair that can get it done very easily. Well, not the whole round, but it can at least get us closer to a full house that can, I think, get it done in 2 chips. Count them 2. Maybe I should use my discards. It's a fair critique. I can maybe get down with that critique. Earn $4 if I play a flush. Probably not. Probably not. Yeah, that felt better. Massive +2. That's a +2. So 6s and Jack. How about this 8 is actually a 6, and these 6s are about to find a 5th 6. All right, never mind. Just a 4 of a kind. 4 of a kind with a +2. That's enough to get it done. For sure. That makes sense to me. This could actually be an argument to maybe go back in time. This is enough to get it done. It's quite a bit of mult. +10. Not bad. Could see a argument for getting that voucher. Marble Joker, I love you. I mean, you do great things for us here. But with that collection of tags, I'm not seeing it, I guess is what I'm getting at. Goodbye, popcorn. And then looking for 6s, maybe some aces and 6s. Not quite enough to get it done yet again. Maybe I should have played the jacks instead. You know. And now I'm thinking we need econ pretty desperately. Or a spectral pack. Or a cryptid on 6s or 7s. We're already committed to 6s, so let's go for 6s. And then, do I want to feed my Ceremonial Dagger an Abstract Joker? Yes. Yes, I do. With how many 6s I have in my deck, this should be no issue finding 4 of a kind is not bad. +12. And then maybe a 2 pair of jacks and 7s can get it done. Yeah. Okay. So let's find econ. I think the econ we have right now is interest, which never feels great. Gonna go for just a 3-card discard and instantly regret doing so. So just a 3 pair, or a 3 of a kind. And then we can go for a pair. Really just holding out for 6s. We have a ton of 6s to draw. Able to put together the 5 of a kind, thank goodness. So 5 of a kind 6s still puts up quite a bit. We do need a little bit more going on though. Let's start with the Spectral. And that's exactly why I probably should have bought the other one first. A $13 Wraith. That feels so bad. We can't do that. It's deja vu. And then we'll begrudgingly pick up a Scholar. Yeah. Not the best look, but we'll just keep on rolling. And with that additional mult added to Ceremonial Dagger, I think a 5 of a kind 6 will still get it done. It will not. Okay. 3 of a kind will, though. Okay, so we need a bit of a miracle, honestly. Doesn't feel great. Hand size, I guess, is fine. Discard 2 randoms. This will win on its own, but the blue joker will hurt a lot. Ooh. Doesn't feel great. Okay. Hold the phone. Now, this is something. Yeah, that has to be something. Okay, so we have a 2-pair. So Ceremonial Dagger is now getting multiplied on. 3 of a kind Jack was not where I thought this was going, but it's where we're at. Then 3 of a kind 6. Okay. Jury's still out on if this is at all good. And I think the jury has decided that it's not good. We're going to open up this buffoon pack. 2-pair gaming. I could be convinced that 2-pair gaming is where we're supposed to be. Okay, so 2-pair gaming. Let's discard these, I guess, so we can thoroughly 6-7. Interesting, interesting. You know, maybe the YouTube video was too powerful to make. Maybe it was, maybe it's for my own good, honestly, that this did not materialize. But hold the phone. We could have very well... Never mind. I'll say it. I don't like Ceremonial Dagger. I don't like it. I don't like the Ceremonial Dagger, and I'm never gonna buy it again unless it's good. Unless it's good. So we will... Let's check out the erratic deck. We mostly have clubs. We also have some high-scoring hearts, so let's try to piece together those hearts. And by piece together those hearts, I mean pump in the brakes. Hold on. It's too expensive, the Ceremonial Dagger. I think I'm right there with you. It messes up your econ. We just had a great example of it bodying my econ. So I would agree with that. I think I would agree with you there. It's honestly not a bad runner. Like, this end is pretty good. Odd Todd's not bad, so 3, 5, 7, 9. Not great. We have a lot of 5s. An Eternal Odd Todd. You know what? Let's give Odd Todd some love. Somebody has to, right? Let's find those 5s I was just talking about. Never mind, let's just put together a 4 of a kind, 4s. Shout out to the foil treatment. It's not good. I'm telling you right now, this is a mistake. This is a massive mistake. But it's what we're here to do. Get rid of all of them. We don't need them. Any even card you see, we don't need them. That's half the fun. Making mistakes? I agree. You've come to the right channel then. Honestly, if we can find some molt, we are cooking. And here it is. Bang, molt. Diamonds. Honestly, this is Molt. Technically Molt. It's the title of my new book that's coming out. So we need to get rid of even cards. Get them out of here. We don't need even cards where we're going. Honestly, we might need even cards. Queens are fine. Nice. Nice. Double Odd Todd Gambit. Delayed gratification is bad. Thank you for coming to my talk. 9 7s. Ooh, look at these garbage even cards. Yuck. Nasty. Disgusting. Beautiful. Odd cards. Brings a tear to my eye. Amazing. I mean, we've done it before. Let's think about it. Let's think about it. I mean, I think we need to take it, right? Let's hold. Let's see what else. I'm not taking it. I can't. I'm not gonna take it. I think I'm good to not take it. I don't want to. I can't. I'm not gonna. In good faith, I cannot buy you. So get rid of the even cards, as tradition has shown. That is what we're supposed to do. That being said, not many cards left. But we do have a flush, at least. We have a flush at the very least. And this will produce quite a bit of chips. And then the molt from Swashy B. That's right. That is absolutely right. It's tough. I don't like, I mean, the Swashy Bee's just not doing it for me. It's not doing it. I'll take a random common. I regret my decisions. Yeah. We are living in aces. There's like no aces, right? Yeah, there's no aces. 9s and 5s. 9s and 5s. So many chips. We have a couple yeah. We just need to go for 5s, huh? Because we have no molt. That's our main issue right now. We have like 0 molt. At least a full house can get us there. In my dreams, I can. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that gets us there. Okay, we need to find... I should have sold this. Just throw away $1 for no reason. Good stuff. We'll do it now. We'll popcorn it up. And... Hanging Chad? No. No, we can't. In good faith. Do that to us. Good order. Phenomenal order, even. Some are calling it the best order to ever happen. Saturn. Roll. Yep. We found it. We have messed around and found it. Alright, well, this is the strategy at this point. Get rid of the even cards. And now we have 7s and 5s, which will turn into some delicious, delicious chips. Mmm, delectable. Absolutely delectable chips. How's the gold stake going? You know, it's going. I mean, to be fair, we are this is our 3rd gold stake run of the day that we're trying to beat. So I think, you know, I'm being too harsh on myself. It's going great. No complaints. It's actually never gone better. Bootstraps. How do we feel about lifting ourselves with the bootstraps? I feel like it's bad, so I'm gonna skip it. 2 pair. Just the 2. Just the 2 pairs, fine. Great. And then we will play a pair. Let's just make it quick, clean. No reason to get our hands dirty. Just keep on cruising. Oh, standard bets. Heck yeah. Purple seal. You've been jamming some Krypton mod. I'm jonesing too. The moment I am done with this endless gold stake endeavor, I will join you with a little bit of Krypton mod for sure. You know, sometimes you got to take things in your own hands. It's so shiny. It's so shiny. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Not pick it up? I mean, I'm picking it up. I'm picking up every day of the week. I'm picking that up. Okay, okay, well, money in the bank. And then we get a Celestial pack for another high card. We're high card gamers. Natural negative blueprint incoming. I like the way you think. Now, this is gonna look bad. And I'll deal with the consequences of that later. That's fine. We can just, you know, we'll carry on. The only way we can go is up. Romy Shell will not break. It won't break. It can't break. Yeah, I'll get the Cavendish later. Yeah. No doubt. Cavendish will show up, and we will be jumping for joy. Yeah, no reason to roll that much. Queens? My queens? Hello. Run it. Huge. $2 or $3 rather. I really do not want Gromy Shell to leave me. Don't do it. Don't leave me yet. We got great things to accomplish. We got pairs to make. We've got high cards to make. Yep. Pairs and high cards. Magicians, you know. We got so many great things to... Do not leave. Don't you dare leave me now. Pair situation. Cool. And then we magician situation. Is copying banana or ramen better? Probably banana. Yeah, banana for sure. Has to be, right? Yeah, I think you're right. I think banana copying is where we should be. 9s, obviously. Yeah, I think that makes sense. That being said, it doesn't have a 1 in 6 chance of dying, right? No, right? I'm gonna err on the side of caution. I can't deal with the heartbreak. Honestly, though, with this specific... No, it won't. It can't. It's at the end of turn thing. So it wouldn't break. Yeah. Okay. So you gotta use your noggin sometimes in Balatro. Something that I sometimes fail to do. High card and pairs? Ooh. What are we thinking? High card? I agree. Good call. And we're off to the next one. Extra large blind will result in a 3 of a kind. Chariot me. 3 of a kind situation. Put that 7 down so we can have some odd cards. Not bad. Not bad. No reason to be scared. I mean, we got everything under control. We got... I mean, this is the face of somebody who's got everything figured out. See? No sweat. Maybe a little bit of sweat, but, you know. Getting it done. Ante 6, we are on our way. I don't know why Gros Michel is being a bit, you know. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. Burnt Joker for high card levels. Thoughts? Opinions? I kind of like it. I'm kind of obsessed. I'm kind of feeling it. So get rid of Gros Michel, I know, for Burnt. It's really good with Brainstorm. But what are you going to get rid of? Banana. I'm thinking banana. I know. I know. Bold. Bold and brash. I think I need to do it. I think the upward trajectory of the Burnt Joker is going to do something special for us. Yep. High card building. This is brilliant. Some say it is the best play. Oh, wait, but... It's fine. It's fine. Guys, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's okay. Discard only 1 card. Yeah, for sure. For sure. We're chilling. We're chilling. What are we even worried about? We're worried about a lot. We're worried about a few things. If I had to be completely transparent, we are worried about a few things. Saved? Or is it worth it to go with the 6 instead? Like, we don't get the chips. I think we got to go with the ace. Let's go with the ace. Saved. That's on me. Hey, I'm coming clean. That one's on me. You know, the 6 was probably the move, but hey, we've been here before. You know what time it is. Time for a new run. We've been here before. I'll punch my monitor as hard as I can once the stream ends, don't worry. I'll do it for you. 9s? Or, what are spades looking like? We can get spades. One more spade. Ooh, we're gonna punch our monitor so hard when the stream ends. I could... Excuse me. Excuse me. Can we have a moment, erratic deck? Can we just have a quick conversation? Getting it done in 3. Getting it done in 3. Okay, so we need to lock in. That's what we're learning today. The dream, you might be wondering? Cloud 9. Cloud 9, let's rip it. La Familia? Yeah, obviously. Go by rank. 3s, we don't have many of 3s left. We have a few 7s left. Okay. Nines. Just 9s. That's all we're looking for. Just 9s. I only have, what, 5 9s left? That's fine. That's fine. We'll just get it done on this upcoming one. Okay. You're going to do something eventually. I can feel it. You're really gonna... Okay. We are club gamers. Everybody, say it with me. We are club gaming. Oh my goodness. You know what? That's on me. That's on me. This will get it done, though. The flush gamers, they are going to eat so good today. Okay. Clubs, get in there. That's a quick 1,000. Easily 1,800. Okay. Now we're kind of finding our stride. We're finding our tempo. You know what? Baseball card is a good joker. I'll buy it. He's not doing anything yet, but we don't judge people or jokers off of what they're doing for us now. We judge them based off of what they can do for us in the future. You know what I'm saying? Just a little, it's a little fact of life. Grab her. I hardly know her. So clubs yet again. Or spades. Okay, so spades to get it started. And then clubs to finish it. Yep. That is the name of the game. Let's go by rank. And by clubs, I mean a 2 of a kind. And by a 2 of a kind, I mean a 3 of a kind. Obviously. All right, baseball card. Show me what you got. Interesting. You're not doing anything for me at this point. Moon. Do not mind if I do. And then we will find another worthwhile club in here. Whatever. Whatever, man. Suit. And let's put together a quick little flush. And then we are going to put together probably another club flush. Yeah, okay. Baseball card, summon an uncommon. Any uncommon. Whatever one you want. Okay. So we are going to play out this flush. We actually need to hold on to a blue joker. We can get 1,000. Actually, we can get 1,000. We don't need that. We just need Droll Joker. He'll get it done. Never mind. Twos. I mean, this is the same thing. Blue Joker would have won, but it would have cost us more money, so it's actually better econ-wise that I sold it. Sure, man. Do your thing, Midas Mask. Do your thing. No, I can't do that. Holy smokes. Okay. A bit of a concern. Right. That's a flush. That's a flush where I'm from. Maybe not where you're from, but maybe, how about this one? Okay, so these are all spades. So this is a flush. This is a flush for sure. Have a good one, Barbara. Thanks for hanging out. Unfortunately, you're going to miss me demolishing the erratic deck, so let's just get right into a new run. Erratic deck, you are going down. 8s. Okay. We are fishing for 8s. And maybe an 8 ace. How many aces we got? Just a standard 4. That's fine. How many 7s we got? Okay, we can maybe strengthen those into 8s. What I would give to have that red card. Okay, banana, take me there. Take me to the finish line. Queens and aces. How many queens we got? Not a whole lot, but this is definitely enough just to get it done on its own. Down to $0.00 because of the banana. An early rocket. Love to see that. Absolutely love to see that. Let's go by suit. We will discard for a halfway decent little flush. Very glad I did not unlock the flush house. Green Joker, my goat. Take me to the special place, man. We're gonna get there. Yeah, just queens to get it started. We actually do not want to win. Heck yeah. Another pair. Should have played high card, I guess. Neither here or there. We will, I think, just lean on Green Joker. Yeah, just lean on him. So we're going to play a queen high. Perfect. And then maybe a pair, just to, you know, make things a little enticing. Another high card, just to get things, you know, acclimated. And then we go for a 2-pair, aces and tens, and then we used all of our hands. This is perfect. This is perfect. What else could you possibly want? We could go hieroglyph, just to make sure we can survive for a little longer. I don't like that. We'll give Greenbow maybe a little bit of time to do his thing, do his stuff. So let's go with just a pair situation, honestly. And then a high card situation. And then a pair. Okay, okay. Green Joker at +9. Cavendish went extinct. We were expecting that. We were actually kind of banking on that. Ooh, to-do list is insane right now. Yeah. To-do list is bonkers. So we will go to-do list into the old to-do list, and then a flush to round it out. Nice. 3 of a kind, probably not going to do that. I probably should have sold, honestly. We'll sell now. The Arcana pack will give us maybe just like a glass ace. Could also see a tower being worthwhile. So 8, 7, 4. 8, 7, 4. Kings and queens, what are those looking like? Okay, so looks like 7 could be a stone. Nice. And I guess, who doesn't love a glass ace, you know? If I've said it once, I've said it a million times. Roll once for the dynamic duo. The best to ever do it. The True Goats. I don't think a pair wins. Cool. Certainly does not. So we will go with a queen. So we're getting our full scaling out of these guys, and then we will go for another 2-pair. Not bad. Probably should have sold you because you're now costing us a lot of money. Oh well. So we're going to go for the Buffoon pack, get the Cavendish. A Boy Can Dream. Late face cards have a chance of giving me money eternally. I'm not a huge fan of any of these, really. I'm gonna stick with Jolly Joker because I need to. Okay. Not too heartbroken about that. So another pair. And then another pair. How does a pair sound? Not great. Okay, fine. Fine, fine, fine. Locking in. Officially, for real this time, locking in. We're gonna win on the Iraq deck before the day's over, don't you worry. And we're gonna do that because diamonds and clubs. That's all I gotta say. Diamonds and clubs. Yep. Yep. That's that's exactly what we're looking for. We're pretty much just playing a botched checker deck right now. Blue. Let's not mess around. And then we get it done in one because Blue Joker gives us all the chips we could ever want and more. And then we have Mad Joker, we have garbage. Just absolute garbage time, I'd say. Ooh, never mind. We are actually right back in it. 600 points to my name. $9 coursing through my veins. Reserved parking, you say? Interesting. Crafty Joker for even more chips, you say? I think I'm good on chips. Let's just keep on moving forward. Keep on moving. There we go. So we'll need 2 flushes to get it done this time around, which we can definitely do with clubs. There we go. Okay. Nice. So we need times multiply, or just multipliers in general would be... No. I can't keep doing it. Trading card or a Mystic Summit. Mystic Summit is bad. Trading card is decent. Trading card's decent. So let's get rid of 6. Play out this. And then we will play out a 2 pair of clubs. Naturally followed up by diamonds. And then we're going to look at our ranks. Two pair is probably enough to squeak right on by. Yeah, squeaking right on by. $3 to my name with trading card. Luchador? Sure. Welcome to the lineup, Luchador. Photograph, you say? Photograph's not bad. Could also do Midas Mask, but I think we need scoring more than anything right now. And we do have quite a bit of face cards. Okay. Feeling good about that. Sure. And then we can get rid of another heart. And we can look for a flush, which will come with a little bit of multiplier. And then we can do another flush with yet some more multiplication. Cool. Piecing it together. Mystic Summit is insane at this point. Yeah. Discard this guy. Go by suit yet again. Looking for diamonds. And diamonds we do not get. But we will recover with a little bit of a lush of diamonds. Invisible Joker is typically a Joker I'm a fan of, but in this current state, I think I'm good on him. And I also think I'm good just to skip to the next shop. Get this 9 out of here. Get these out of here. And for a club flush, 2 of those will be just beautiful. Awesome. Trading card doing work, fixing our deck, making everything really consistent, also providing money. Burn Joker is usually a Joker I'm a huge fan of, but with these Eternals, can't really swing it. Sock and Buskin with Photograph is a certified combination of cards, so we will take that. Familiar is good with the face card build I got going on. Now we just need to make sure we do not run into Senior Plant. We can probably do that. Diamonds are debuffed. Okay. We'll discard here. And then... do we play this out even? I don't think so. I think we got a discard for... a club flush. Yeah. Ideally with a face card in it. That's the caveat. There we go. Love to see it. So that will allow us to actually get some nice multiplying together. So the most disposable Joker at this point, maybe blue, maybe Mystic. I mean, those are our only ones, so really narrowing it down, of course. Medium for a purple seal sounds good to me. Standard pack will produce a diamond. I also don't mind this glass. Roll once for popcorn or a rocket ship. I think our econ is figured out with trading card. Yeah. We will wait a minute to do trading card stuff until we can find exactly that. And then we will discard this for a star. Probably good on turning things. Actually, no, we do want that. We do want that for sure. But we will first just win the round. Nice. So now we just need to turn our clubs and hearts into diamonds. Supernova, you say? We've played 15 flushes. So this scales better than Mystic Summit because we're really just looking to do that. Now here's the gambit. We could sell, onk, try to win the 66%er. Or we could sell here and try to win the 50-50. So this is not great, not terrible. This is disaster. So we will, maybe we just make it so that we're not doing the disaster. So it's a 25% chance of being disaster if we run the onk like this. It's a 33% if we sell. But at the same time, I'm a content creator. Yeah. All right. Well, I don't want to talk about it. I'm actually good to not talk about it if you don't mind. I mean, it does give me $6, so like that's nothing to scoff at, really. If you think about it, if you really think about it, it's nothing to scoff at. Okay, so we need a lot to go right, but we also... a lot can go wrong, you know? Like... it appears that the blue Joker was a little bit more pivotal to my strategy than I gave it credit for. And that's on me. That's on me. Huh. We could... Diamond. Check this out. Diamond. Bang. Doesn't win at all. Okay, okay. So, we gambled. It didn't pan out. That's fine. We just got to jump into a brand spanking new run. Of course. Of course. Erratic deck. Show me what's up. Ton of hearts. First thing, ton of hearts. Ton of tens also, I think I saw. Quite a bit of tens. Okay, let's try to find an additional 10. Yep. As is tradition. As is true. Okay, let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up with the full house. There's a lot of 8s too. 10s, 9s, and 8s. Okay. I can vibe with that. Don't mind if I do. Hey. We like the delayed gratification here. So let's delay the gratification. There we go. Full house, kings, and 10s. What else could you want? Maybe some 8s, some 5s even? Why not? And now we're rolling in dough. Absolutely embarrassment of riches over here. And that allows us to do things and stuff, for sure. Buy here. And buy here, of course. Sell here, naturally. For an immolate into a grabber. Yep. Sly Joker? Sure. Let's get sly with it. Previously played cards are garbanzo beans, is what I'm hearing. So a full house is weirdly enough what we've been rocking with. We can find a full house. We can find one. No doubt in my mind we can find one. Alright. That's okay. We'll take our money and be on our merry way. Lusty Joker is insane, I want to say. Yeah, insane. So we will take that 100 times over. So I go by suit, and we have 15 hearts that we can find. Let's find those real quick. I'm also now remembering that we have grabbers, so I have a ton of hands to work with. And then we go with a heart flush. Nice. Very, very nice. $8. Always random Joker. Always regret it. Not sure why I sold it, I started seeing red. Smiley face. That could be good. Yeah, smiley face is decent. And then we go for another pair. Supernova's going crazy. Go for yet another pair. And then give delayed gratification something to chew on. Nice. 2 remaining on the Supernova, so our scoring is going to decrease a little bit. Green Joker with delayed gratification. Do not mind if I do. Standard pack will give us a gold seal. I'm into that. And do we do another heart? I guess another heart just to make flushes a little bit better. And if I can find a Jupiter in here, that'd be fantastic. Naturally we do. And we have Grabber, so Green Joker will love us endlessly. Great. So yeah, I'm just going to be playing high cards from here on out. Another 2. And a 2. And then we finish it out with a beautiful little flush. So Green Joker is going to be eating good because we have the delayed gratification to synergize with it. Spectral pack for even more. Heart sounds good. Emperor sounds okay at the very least. Probably should have, you know, there's a few things going on over here. High card sounds good. And now we go absolutely bananas. So then high card. Yeah. We are just trying to squeeze every bit of value out of these additional hands to give Green Joker a fighting chance. Supernova is now no more, unfortunately. Hangman is actually not bad. We do like to see Mr. Riffraff. Allows us to maybe find something that's more worthwhile. We'll do a pair situation. And I think a high card situation is in order. And now what we can do is magician up these guys. Yeah, I think we're just kind of cruising at this point. More molt. And then this molt will get us over the finish line, especially if this gives us any more. Nice. Okay, so we learned that credit card and Mad Joker, not really feeling those. Buffoon pack. Hopefully for a raised fist. I don't think raised fist is really what we're after here. More hearts, you say? Yeah, I mean, more hearts. And then we have $25 to spend. I'm into that. Maybe we don't mess with... Let's not mess around too much. We have the win right here, I believe. Almost. Okay, in that case, we can squeeze out a little bit more value. Oh, that being said, I'm discarding cards, which Green Joker obviously hates. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. This will be fine. The hook is brutal with good old Green Joker. Red card. So 2 scalers. Does have me a little excited. And the Mega will give us Hermit, and then a skip for a little bit more Molt. Do we want the Hanging Chadathan? For now, I think we do. We could also go for Blue Joker. Kind of into that. Will allow us to breeze into a win. So let's clear out these guys. Cool. So definitely want to prioritize finding those hearts. And we did eventually find the hearts. 2 hands remain. It's not the best look, but also gives us a little bit of money, so I can't be too upset about that. Probably just a skip. Standard pack will be another skip. Chariot sounds good enough. And a blank. It does nothing, but I will buy it anyway. At least that's what the description of that voucher says. Who's to say what it actually does? So a pair will give us quite a bit of Molt with the combination of Hanging Chad, Lusty. High card will maybe win. Not quite. And now we can turn this into a steel card, because we're going to win this anyway. And let's hope that we get maybe a little bit of money. Nice. So we have a few ticks remaining on good old Blue Joker. Reserve parking is kind of enticing. Blade face cards. Hiker's pretty bad. I mean, Hiker or Hanging Chad is not terrible. It's not great. I think none of these are worth sacrificing the red cards. Molt for. Same situation here. I feel like the half Joker has been presented to me a lot. And I will ultimately not go for it. Sock and Buskin, pretty powerful, but not really what we're after. Yep. Green Joker still eating good. This 9 is perfect. And now we can close it out with a flush. $27,000 isn't that impressive. Was kind of hoping to be making more by now. A Justice could allow us to do that. Must play 5 cards. It's actually going to be quite difficult. 14 bucks is pretty good though. Mail-in rebates not really synergizing with our strategy. Campfire. I have never won with Campfire, but I'm down to try it out. I can definitely see the uses of Campfire. I mean, that much is clear. The card is known to be powerful. I just have never really messed with it that much. And we are definitely going to have enough juice to get this done. Then a high card 2. And then yet another flush to round it out. So really what we're trying to do is find a bunch of temporary cards to feed in, or a bunch of rentals rather, to feed into Campfire. Naturally, we do not find it. Sell that, use this, sell into sell. We will take the paintbrush. Now I'm feeling pretty good with the little bit of multiplier. And we will actually throw away a pair. Cool. Feeling pretty good about the throwaway. Another pair. So we're still trying to scale up Green Joker, so we can't go too crazy. Even though we do have this campfire. Because the campfire, or the Green Joker, rather, is the thing that will feed the campfire. Perfect. So the combination of Green Joker and Delayed Gratification is actually carrying us pretty hard right now. Blue Joker was also carrying us pretty hard, so we will need to figure out a way to replace that. So we're going to buy this to use it or sell it. I think sell it. We're also going to sell this. Roll again for a permanent Blue Joker. Okay. With that, I'm feeling pretty good. Might as well just run this out, unfortunately. Okay, wasn't expecting that not to win, but here we are. And now we got it done in 3 hands. Okay, so Campfire has now been reverted back. Okay, perfect. Gonna use this. Do we need Blue Joker? I think it's actually doing quite a bit for us. So let's sell here, buy here to sell. Use this for a Hermit, of course. Buy this to skip because I am now just remembered I have a red card. One more time we can use and sell that. Unfortunately cannot sell that one. Roll one more time. Buy this to sell it. Buy this just to sell it. I think that was correct. Time will tell. So we no longer have Lusty, so we can just run this out pretty easily. And now we play a full house. Almost enough to get it done. Looking for a high card to not get it done, but it might still just get it done. Too good for our own good. So we could skip, or we could use High Priestess just to sell the things that come out of it. Could also do the same thing with the Emperor. Let's do that. Sell it, what comes out of it. So now we're at 3 times multiplier. Probably good just to skip on the next round. Okay, cool. So now we have high card gaming yet again. And then we are flush gamers through and through. And now we are back to being high card gamers, or at least pair gamers, at the very least. Green Joker might make it to 100. This, I mean, hopefully to 100. That'd be great. That means I'm winning. But we'll see. Love to see the rental. That's perfect. A Celestial Pack will get skipped so fast. Your head will spin. This will get skipped. And $20 to my name. I think I'll just keep that. All face cards are drawn face down. Let's go by suit. So maybe a 4. Put down the 9. Maybe this could be a 2 pair. Nice. And then this can be a high card, because we do have quite a bit of levels of high card. And then we can flush it out. I guess that's a steal card. This will never... I mean, this will win, but just in case it won't. Yeah, it will. Very unfortunate. Also very unfortunate, Campfire has now reverted. And that is a lot of... There we go. Sell that. Buy this. To sell. Celestial Pack. To skip. I have felt more confident in my day. Sell this. ×2 multiplier. How do we feel about a ×2 multiplier? Not bad. Definitely not bad. So at least we can put together a full house, which will definitely not win. Especially with the blue joker trickling down. Just a high card. I think the flush would have won, and we still want to get green joker just a little bit more juice. Cool. And there is its delicious, delicious juice. 133,000 out of those hands. How confident do we feel in a mega celestial pack? Or spectral pack, rather. Deja Vu, Aura, or Sigil. Sigil doesn't look bad. If it turns into clubs, it's terrible. So, probably not going to do that. Let's give it Aura. Amazing. Yeah, we're going to run with that. And we're going to skip this to ultimately... I'm going to buy and sell this. I think that's necessary. Yeah. Okay, that's not ideal. Kind of hoping for just a few more points out of that. Go for a 2 pair. Two more hands left. Okay. 20 bucks to my name with that king. I may need to throw those into the chipper. It does get in the way of my money, unfortunately, but I think I will need to be okay with that in the off chance that this wins. Yeah. I figured that was gonna happen. We could give up. We could. The game over screen, it does hurt. Or just run it back. Just run it back, man. What are we doing, you know? Where's out here gaming? I am usually a believer in not re-rolling erratic decks. This one looks particularly bad. But you know what? You can't backpedal on your morals. Or your morals, if you wanted to say it in a normal way. So we will do a little bit of discarding. Oh. Heck yeah. That's what I'm talking. This has to do it. Full house. Get me out of here. We got this. No giving up here. Because we got... I mean, we're just gaming, you know? It's not life or death or anything. A 3 of a kind is actually kind of solid. We can force that. I mean, case in point. Bang. Yep. Now let's get some econ. Let's get our money up. Let's... Wicked combination. Don't need it though. Would much rather just have money. So 6s and queens would be pretty good. Yeah. 6s and queens. Not quite. How many 6s are even left? 2? We can find them. So it's a 5 and 35. Great. Get those 6s out of my face, actually. We are here for 4 of a kind and 4 of a kind only. The burglar. Senior Bergs. We'll think about the grabber. We're probably going to get the grabber. 7s? Quite a bit of 7s left. Aces and queen. There's a lot more queens than aces, so we will probably go for those instead. 6s, sure. 3 7s, 3 queens, so it's a 6 and 30 or a 3 and 15 for my simplification fans out there. 3 and 15, you might be wondering. That's 1 and 5. Just a little bit of math for you, if you're a bit of a math head. Can kind of just do that in my head. Okay, so Golden Joker, insane. Grabber, hardly know her. This is what dreams are made of. 7s and aces. How do we feel about kings? We don't like kings. We don't like kings here. We like full houses. That's what we like. I love the erratic deck. Like, the erratic deck is kind of being disrespectful to me right now. I will admit that. You're dead on. But I mean, I typically like the erratic deck. Just like, you usually start with a deck that is absolutely insane. Granted, I play in a way that's like, I'm not going to restart until I get a good erratic deck. That's for what lame people do. I should probably do that though. I should probably, if I wanted to play correctly, I would inquire you to maybe skip on the erratic deck or reset on the erratic deck until you get a more favorable starting deck. But yeah, typically huge fan. Almost as much of a fan as a Mars. You know what I'm saying? Play only one hand type this round. 2, 3, 7, 8, 10. So 2, 3, 7, 8s. I have a lot more 8s than I thought I did. Significantly more. Yeah. 1 king remaining. I mean, I could go for a full house. Thoughts? Run it. This might win. Or it might fall on its face and die. Or that. It's hard on gold stake. Yeah, I'm starting to come to that conclusion as well. It's a 10. Get this jack. You know what? Honestly, just queens. Queens. 7 and 6. What do I have more of? I have more 6s. Doesn't count. I know. Heartbreak. And now we can close it out. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely more difficult on gold stake than, like, the earlier stakes. Like, I mean, every deck is, I guess, but when you get those crazy errag decks that have, like, 13 of the same number, ooh, the dopamine in my brain goes crazy. But then you get runs like this where you're, like, struggling to piece together a halfway decent deck. But then you get that beautiful 8-2 full house. Ugh, gorgeous. It barely scored anything. Bless it. Queen me. Give me them queens. And by queens, I mean aces. Nice. Okay, we seriously need some sort of direction. And that direction is looking like 8s. Mail-in rebate could allow for me to accrue some more resources. Ride the bus is a way to, I guess, scale, but with the rental, no, probably not. All right, well, we are econ build. That is our forte. So we're gonna go for 7s. Looking for those queens. Looking for those ever elusive queens. We are gonna go for... yeah, mail-in was definitely an easy take. I agree with that. I don't think a 4 of a kind will win. You know, sometimes you're wrong, you know, and you know, you gotta live with that. 12,000. -1 hand. How do we feel about -1 hand? So that we can survive a little bit longer. I'm kind of into it. Kind of into it. Let's try it. I think it will behoove us to have a smaller blind that we need to reach. So we are looking for 5s. Sure. Deal. And then we are looking for 3 of a kinds, of course, because of good old Zany. Discard 1 more 5. Maybe we can find... looking kind of for a 4 of a kind, honestly. Kind of looking for a 4 of a kind, honestly. Word. That's okay, because we get the plus 20 right here. Word, word. No, I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, yeah. So, we could give up. We could. We could give up. 10 points is crazy. This is painful. But you know, we gotta run it back. How long I've been streaming? Almost 3 hours. Man, that's a long time. Doesn't matter. We run it back. Does not even matter a little bit. Check out the deck. Again, just like not a very crazy errag deck. Pretty tame, honestly. Let's go by suit. And we will go for some hearts. And we will go for a level of Jupiter or a Mad Joker. I'm feeling a little mad. So we go Mad Joker. And we get a 2 pair going. Kings, we got quite a bit. We can find a king or a 10 pretty easily, I want to say. How about jacks? How's jacks looking? Jacks are looking like trash. Interesting, interesting. How about we simply find a king? Thoughts? There we go. Okay. We're so back. We're so incredibly back. Money. We need money. Or hearts. No, we just need money. We can ride the Mad Joker for a while, honestly. Interesting. Very interesting. So we have quite a bit of queens. Queens no longer needed because we have another 2 pair. So we need to find a way to scale both our money and our points, but we'll find that in this buffoon pack. It will allow us to get... The tribe isn't good. Campfire is fine. We really need to figure out our money. So let's not spend too recklessly. So we're going to go kings and 9s. So this will be about 500 points if I had to guess. And then another 2 pair will get us over the finish line. Okay, so getting it done in 2 hands so far, not bad. It's allowing us to keep our money rolling at least. So we're scoring about 500 a hand with the 2 pairs. So getting it done in 3 hands, not bad. Yeah. We can get it done in 3. So we can at least put together a full house. That's actually pretty good. Okay, getting it done in 2 hands. For sure getting it done in 2. So we have a lot of queens, right? We have 5 queens remaining. I think a 4 of a kind also gets it done. Don't need the Mad Joker necessarily. Cool. Banana is insane. Buffoon pack is fine. An eternal bootstrap. If I can... This is going to be weird, but I need to find an econ joker. Tell me if you've heard that before. So kings and aces is perfect. This will allow us to cross the finish line in 1 hand. Instantly goes extinct, as Gros Michel does whenever I don't want it to. Run has some potential. I think so. I think we're cooking a little bit. Hand size is enticing, but at the same time, we really just want 2 pairs. So they're not really that hard to make. So just 3 2 pairs, maybe a couple full houses along the way will get us there. And then another full house. Does my deck have a lot of 2s? Did I just like completely miss that? 7 2s. It's got a ton of 2s. Okay, that makes sense. Let's buy this to sell this. And we're kind of playing towards smiley face in a way. We really just need to find like some more econ. Is any way to get more econ. So jacks. This can allow us to put together some more pairs. So queens and 10s. Again, ideally there's like a hermit in here. Love to see that. Gets us up to 16. Okay. This gets us close to the finish line. So just need to discard here, and then a full house might be able to get it done. based off of what our last hand did. Nice. Trickling up with the money. Okay. Golden Joker is not bad. We're going to buy this just to sell it. We're going to open up the Buffoon pack. Buy this to sell it, unfortunately. The Arcana pack will come up huge with the Hermit and the Paintbrush. I'm going to invest in Paintbrush. I know it hurts the bootstraps, but I do think it is worthwhile. First hand is drawn face down. That is a-okay by me. So let's figure out what we can do with a bit of a full house situation. And then we have kings and fours for a little bit more money. So this Golden Joker costs $6, but it's going to return $20 or $16 rather. Still not mad at it. So if this can produce a Temperance is fine. Gives us some bootstrap value. Buy this, of course, to sell it. Would love to find like a gold card or something worthwhile in here. Queens. More queens isn't bad. I'm gonna roll again for this, I guess, and do a little bit of a double sell. Can't roll too much more than that. And now we put together a 2-pair, of course, for 3,000 points. Not the most inspiring thing. Discard like that, not great, yet again. We'll play a high card, I guess. Okay, now we have a full house. This should do wonders for our score. Cool. Golden Joker still going crazy. Buy this to sell, of course. Buy this to sell. And I think we're off to the next one. Can only play one hand next round, so we do need to kind of get our act together. With the campfire, at least. Because we are far away from getting the appropriate score for that. So we have one more discard, so 3s and queens. A little bit more money with the golden. Interesting. We can at least buy this to sell it. I'm going to buy this preemptively just in case we find a Temperance. We do not. We are able to at least buy this to sell. Faceless Joker. An eternal Faceless Joker is a way to get money. At the very least. I don't hate it. I don't love it by any stretch of the imagination, but it is an econ Joker for bootstraps to kind of feast on. It being eternal isn't really that exciting. I'm going to roll. And I will hold Shoot the Moon. Faceless was tempting. Don't get me wrong. But I do think I can do a little better. 10s, 9s, or kings. 9s can get out of here. So 10s and kings with all this Shoot the Moon will allow me to get it done. Cool. So we no longer want this. Pretty good. Clearance sale is pretty strong. What could this be? Like, is it ever better than Hermit? Hermit's probably the safe bet. I mean, the worst thing is I could sell this for $10. It's Shagoat. Our Shagoat is here. Yeah. Actually, Hermit? Technically better than the Hermit. I'm actually going to play 5 cards. I'm thinking Mad Joker can get out of here. Maybe Shoot the Moon, actually. Because I want to do Faceless. That's the break point. Buy this to sell it. Buy this to sell. Alright. Feels pretty good with that. It's looking like a free win. Ooh, he must be new here. I mean, maybe. Maybe a high card situation. Really just fishing around for face cards. Love to see this. Let's keep the queens at bay. And maybe aces and eights. Okay, okay. We have one more discard remaining, so we can discard these face cards if need be. Okay, so now the question is, do we discard the queens for more money, or we could probably discard the queens for more money. So 9s, 3s, and 2s. So 2, 9, and discard like that. Yeah, that felt responsible. And now we have a 2 pair. Quite a bit of molt going on. I think this is 10,000. Feels like 10,000. We could sell just in the off chance that it's not. Tell you what, if it's off by a few chips, we can punch my monitor together. Ah! Dang it. Brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Oh. One more run. Just the one more. The fresh one more run. Holy kings. Kings and aces? This is the run. Don't get me wrong. I mean, this might be... We have entered the run. Madness, carry me. Swoop me under your wing. Throw those 2s in the trash. We don't need those. We need... Can I have those 2s back, do you think? Do you think I can, Excuse me, can I see those 2s again? I could really use... More kings. More kings, please. More kings, more aces. Thank you. Appreciate you. Alright. We got there. hold the phone. This is worthless. Queens will become kings. And yeah, I'm not worried about a single thing. Maybe I should be worried about a single thing. Yeah, maybe I should be panicking a little bit about a single thing. Twos, sure. Kings can also become aces, by the way, if they want to. Let's not unlock a 5 of a kind yet. Not yet. We can do better. It's a madness run. Seance is trash. Yep. That's all I gotta say about that. And now we have a 2 times multiplier. What is our most common suit? Spades and hearts? Well, not really. We just have... Anyway. Let's find... Just a singular diamond would be fine by me. A little ×2 multiplier. Why not? While the knight's still young. 4s. How about a tower? How do we feel about towering up? And now we get to play out a 2 pair with a stone in the mix. Nice. Let's go by rank again. And now a full house with the aces. Yep. Probably should have cashed in that devil, but you know, we don't live in the past. Arcana pack. An Arcana pack will, of course, be a gold ace. Nice. Exactly what you want to see. So let's go for a flush. And then we're going to look for a bunch of aces. That is our MO, if you will. Perfect. Yeah. And this will get it done for sure. Also gives us some money out the door. Card sharp is bait, I want to say. But at the same time, it is bait. Yeah, it's bait. Yeah. Only 2,000 needed? Easy enough. Every time, you feel like every time you take card sharp, you lose. Yeah. We had a run earlier today where I played card sharp and instantly, not instantly, but very soon after, the one that doesn't allow repeat hands, that boss was just clamoring to get to me. He wanted everything I could give it. And what I could give it was not much. It thoroughly bodied me. So, me and Card Sharp are on it's kind of rocky right now. Now, me and Fib are homies. I've always said that about Fib. Me and Fib go way back. For instance, check him out. Yep. My main man, Fib. And Fib will continue to just, you know, do amazing things for me, honestly. This is $8 if you think about it. And then this is a Fool. Okay. Could also be... Fibonacci cares about 5s. So I can make this a 5, or I can grip it and rip it. Always grip it / rip it, I say. Card Sharp was just waiting. They was just waiting so much just to body me. I hate him. I hate him. There, I said it. I don't respect him. And you know what? I hope he loses my number. And hit him with it. Hit him with it, Fib. There you go. There you go, Fibonacci. Ooh. I keep forgetting I have Madness. Terrible, terrible Joker. Hermit, you absolute dog. And then we turn this Jack is actually, if you look really closely, it's a golden ace. Yep. Cool with that. No repeat hand types. No problem for a guy like me. And now we have a 4 of a kind with a nice little gold in the waysides. If I can find some more high value Eternal Jokers, that'd be great. But honestly, this is gonna do a lot for me. Great. So we have chips, we have Molt, we have Molt. What else could you want? No. No. I'm good. I'm good. It's all good. I will take a high card if you're offering. Yeah. Yep, all good there. And then we are still looking for those beautiful gold aces. I mean, this is amazing. Look at them go. All them gold aces and a dream. A simple dream, that is. Raised fist, are you good enough? Is it good enough? I don't think so. Wily Joker, definitely not good enough. We'll be on our merry way. How many gold aces do I have? I have one more gold ace up my sleeve. I'm good with 2. Madness is amazing. I feel like it's really underrated. Maybe. I'm not sure like what the community sentiment typically is on Madness, but I pick it very highly, honestly. Like maybe, dare I say, too highly. I love Madness. He has carried many a runs. He was probably one of my first Jokers that I've gold stickered, if I had to guess. But yeah, me and Madness, thick as thieves, some say. How about another gold ace? And then a bunch of 2s with my main man Fib. Yeah, Madness is like, especially on the like harder stakes with like Eternal Jokers, it's just, he feels so good. Can't really argue with those results, you know what I'm saying? We're results-based thinking over here at the Fruit Channel. You know what, Blue Joker? Go crazy. Getting 2 Wheel of Fortunes in a row, I think the game is having pity on me. Do I like Fibonacci? Fibonacci's my son. This is... Yeah. Fibonacci is blood related to me. So yeah, I'm a pretty big fan of my main man Fib. And we will find blue seals for freaking 4 of a kinds. Yeah. Yeah. You could say I'm a bit of a Fibonacci believer. Celestial pack is fine. And more money? Or do we start thinning out the deck a little bit? I think the move is thinning out the deck. I know I added this 7 to my deck. I instantly regretted doing that. And I really hope you guys didn't notice it, but now I guess I'm talking about it, so just act like I didn't bring it up. Let's just, you know, a little bit of pretending never hurt nobody. 3s, okay. We can put some 3s together. Yeah, we can put some 3s together for sure. Maybe even if they're lucky. You didn't notice? I like... It's exactly what we're supposed to say. I didn't notice either. I didn't even ring a bell. Oh, a certificate? With the golds? Don't mind if I do. Is it good? Time will tell. Time will tell if it's good. All I know is I did it. 3s again? Yeah, add to the deck. Roll it, regret it. Play only one hand type. Okay. Let's lock in. No more fooling around. We gotta lock in now. One more discard and 5s. This is brilliant. I've been wrong before. No, it's not gonna freaking... It's gonna... We'll save our justice for another day when we're a little bit more in a bind. This is gonna win very hard. 76,000. Just like that. We're cruising. Okay. So we need a roll. We need a standard pack. A gold 3? Yep. This is what dreams are in fact made of. Amazing. No notes. Absolutely no notes whatsoever. 12 whole dollars in my pocket. $120,000 to my name. And madness still looming overhead. Clever Joker. Alright, that was fun. We had our fun. So we will play... We can do better than that. I mean, not much better, but a little better, I think. Alright, not much better at all, actually. Hold. Much better. $6, $20 maybe? No, just molt. Fair enough. Now, I hate to get too ahead of myself, but I feel like we might be dealing with a win. I feel like we're dealing with a win. The hack for 3s? It's not eternal though, so why am I even talking about it? Good questions. The trio. The trio just wins, right? Like, the run's over, right? We had our fun, but it's now time to pack them up. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun while it lasted. I feel like I should start just like doing the intro right now. Like, what else is there to do? Sit back, relax, get 20 bucks. Almost. I feel like the only thing that can stop you is Crimson Heart. I think the Crimson Heart's fine. He'll be fine. We can grab. Let's just grab. Playing a 4 of a kind sets my money to 0. Couldn't care less. Unfortunately, couldn't care less. Yeah, throw those away. I'm looking for aces. Yep. We're just looking for pure, unadulterated aces. 284? Not bad. Not bad. The devil is insane at this point. Yeah, I think we have so much econ and scoring at this point that making it past ante-8 is not really stressing about it way too much. Even the Violet Vessel, I hate to say his name out loud because, I mean, that's sad. It's depressing. But what can you do? Sure, this looks better as a gold card. And then we're gonna Hermit. And then we're gonna open up this Arcana pack. And we're gonna turn... Random fruit proc. I high rolled today. That you did. I have not high rolled today, I'll tell you that much for free. We are not high rolling today here at the Fruit Channel. But I mean, that being said, we are going to win this without a shadow of a doubt. Like, don't even worry about me. We win these 100% of the time. Check it. Feels good to be back in the winning column. Alright, ante-8, what do you got for me? What do you got? Buy and use this. What you got? Violet Vessel? You dog. Try as you might, you will not. I will not waver. I will not buckle. I will defeat the Violet Vessel if it's the last thing I do. Tens? Get them out of here. Get those filthy tens out of here. Easy win. You said that before. Thanks for all the uploads. Life has been busy, but it's nice to catch a vid when I can. Have some coffee on me. Zeal, I appreciate you like no other. I need a cup of coffee after what local funk has done to me. It's been heinous. I mean, you're joining at a good point, but it's been a bloodbath. to put it short. But I think we're gonna exit the other side, especially with a Justice. I think we're gonna wrap this up nicely. We're gonna put a bow on it. Sixes? Let me have a word with you. Come to my office. Standard pack will produce a big old goose egg. We have one more blind, right? Just the big blind left. Okay. Just the one more. And we are going to prioritize finding those gold aces so I can, you know, just get out of here. You know, just pack them up. Oh, okay. 300,000 points in the bank. We do need, not a miracle, but we do need, like, some things to go right. A polychrome 2? You know? Is it also gold? Is it steel or gold? It's a gold card. Wow. Very impressive. Alright, well. That's what we got. So we have aces and twos. We could potentially turn this 2 into a glass card. I kind of like that. What does this do for me? Let's run it like this. Hit me with it. Perfection. No notes. No notes whatsoever. Okay, so we need a pair situation. We have so many hands to play. Just an obscene amount of hands. Kings. Okay, okay. Well, we have some aces left. So no, don't panic just yet. And that's how we do it. That's how we do it. Hey. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. We have defeated the erratic deck. I was hoping that, you know, it would be a little easier, but we did in the end get it done with a little bit of help from an early Madness Joker. Honestly, Madness might be becoming a top 3 Joker for me. I should make a Joker tier list based off of vibes alone, and this would be right at the S tier of vibes if I made that tier list. Endless mode, kick rocks. We're gonna go to main menu, and we're gonna do a little bit of recap because the stream has to end eventually. 3.5 hours, insane. I think it's the longest stream I've done by a margin. Let's go over today's, you know what, let's call it dubs. Let's call it a successful stream. So today, or this stream rather, we beat, I think, the checkered deck. We beat the Arag deck scoreboard. And we beat, I think, the Magic deck. So 3 gold stakes done. Let's now go over what we have left. Nebula. Abandoned. Zodiac. Hold up. Painted. Anaglyph. And green. Did I count that right? Green. Nebula. Abandoned. Zodiac. Painted. Anaglyph. 6 decks left. Terrifying. Terrifying stuff. Anyway, that's the stream. Thanks everybody for hanging out. It's been great. Expect a video. I have so much videos to edit now. I mean, your boy's been streaming for 3.5 hours. So we got some videos to edit. What am I going to do after I defeat all of the gold stakes? We'll see. I'm thinking about doing some modded runs. We'll see how that goes. If you enjoy the content, if you enjoy seeing my face right here with these beautiful orange headphones, make sure to subscribe. You know, that's a fun thing to do. It's a button that's probably, hold on, let me look at my, it's probably like right down there or something. Whether you're on mobile or desktop, it's probably like down in that general direction. Would greatly appreciate it. Would help out the channel a ton. If you haven't liked the stream already, would greatly appreciate that as well. I wish I had like a memberships to, like, you know, pedal, but you know, I haven't made memberships yet, so you know, join the memberships when I make them. I don't know, man. We're just blabbing. We're just blabbing. 3.5 hours in, we're getting a bit delirious. So, with that being said, thanks for hanging out. It's been a blast. My voice is shattered. Have a good one.